Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chef's Meal, where we talk about whatever and never and everything else in between.
Okay.
I got all complacent, Sean. See what happens? I was not content with myself, which is no bueno.
So, I feel like that's the energy of a creative, right? Like, you can't accept the status quo. You gotta push it. You gotta push it and manipulate and mold and see if you can do it better or different.
Definitely could, but if it wasn't broke, we don't touch it. Just like in the kitchen, right? If it ain't broke, we don't touch it. If there's something hanging from the ceiling, tied by grease and sweat, blood and tears, we don't touch it. We just admire it and be like, you know what? Thank you for your service. Thank you for staying there. Please be there till we quit or whatever. But, just don't touch it. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chef's Meal. Major technical difficulties on my end.
Major technical difficulties tonight.
Usually there's a background music playing. There's nothing right now. I can't even play jingles. I'm really sad. Sean can't hear any of these, which is really unfortunate. If you were here a little earlier today, I was live for a short bit. I had an interview with a buddy by Mark Freeman, and we had a beautiful chat. He's from the UK. You can check out that episode there. But nonetheless, welcome to Chelsea. My name is Casey. This is like
My name is...
There you go. Go for it, Sean.
Yeah. My name is Sean. And our timing is off considerably because the jingles are not working. But we are living our lives one finished plate at a time.
Oh, my goodness.
So we got that.
We talk about whatever and never and everything else.
And everything in between.
Oh, my goodness. This is... it's not necessarily... It's not rough, Sean. We're not going to show them... we're sweating. We're fine. We're good. Nothing.
It's all right. It's fine.
Nothing is wrong. Okay, people. Welcome to lockdown. Was it week 11? Is it 11 now? Hold on, let me count.
Yeah. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Week 12.
Yeah, we're coming up.
And then week 13 will be beginning next week.
It's crazy.
It is a little nuts. I did read a post from our fellow coworker Jay. He said that he also didn't get anything for a good 8 weeks, and I feel for him. I was like, look, listen, I feel you. We're in the same boat. Something had mishap between. I think they're just overwhelmed. That's what it is. But
yeah.
New York got back to him, and New York's busier than Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I gotta say. Jersey, step the hell up, man.
Yeah. Let's get it, Jersey.
Monday, they said, I haven't stopped by the offices. The unemployment offices here in Hackensack, they said that they will be open at 8 a.m. So my ass is going to be there 6:45 with a chair in front of the lawn, sitting, waiting to see if they are going to open. Because it's going to be...
I'd say bring donuts to pass out, but that would probably be very dangerous right now.
Yeah. By the way... Here you go. Can you imagine? And then really quickly, I just want to do a shout out. My wife got me some extra large masks, aka regular masks, because my face is pretty big, Sean. The regular ones look like a mustache covering. It just covers like part of my face, but this one finally fully covers my face all the way to my chin, which is what you want anyway. So shout out to wifey for giving me. These are from Target. These are $7 if you want to pick them up. Shout out to Target. Target, please.
Shout out to Target.
Please sponsor us so we can get these audio fixed and everything. No shame promotion altogether. Sean, how are you doing? I haven't asked you.
I'm doing all right, man. A big week for myself.
Oh yeah?
Well, not just myself. Yeah, and the wife. Yeah, we had made 3 years married this
week. My God, that's true. Yeah. Totally forgot. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. One of the gifts I got her was like this giant frame picture. I don't know if you remember at the wedding there was a time where like everyone was kind of congregating downstairs, and we took like this giant group photo.
Oh yeah, the group
like
photo.
100 of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I blew that one up, and it's like cool to see everyone at, in their best, smiling and happy. It's like, it's crazy to think that like we had gatherings with that many people in such a small space. Yeah, man. It was really, really good times. Really good times. So yeah, that was the major highlight for this week for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Interesting. V, you heard that? He got you something. Before this, V kind of did a quick cameo on Sean's cam, and we were kind of talking. It's always a pleasure talking to your wife. Your wife is
we need to
something.
Get her in here.
Yeah. It's different energy.
Her and Caitlin in here for the wife pod.
Different energy altogether. Yeah,
all together.
When our audios are not messing up, but I'll figure it out. So here's what happened, Sean. A quick thing for you. Can you see? You can't see behind me, right? Hold on. You see that? You see the case? Hold on. It's time to retire the case, Sean.
Whoa.
This is, if you can remember, this was 7 years ago now, right?
Wow. That's crazy.
Such a throwback, even as the DVD throwing in there. Never used it one at all, but that was the thing. 2 USB type 1s in the front. Yeah. The good old horse has now left the building. There's nothing in there. I even ripped out the one fan.
Hey man, you might need it.
Might need it, right?
You'll never know. You need a 120 millimeter fan.
So I got, well, the story goes, my drummer was purchasing a computer. He already bought the case, but he didn't want the tower. He wanted a built-in rack mount instead. So he had a PC case, and it's the Kraken NZXT H51. I can blow it up there. But just for apples to apples, when I was building from that PC, pain, blood, sweat, and tears. It literally is. You switch to this one, when you get to the little bits, to the like the audio, the start button, whatever. There used to be 14 of those little stupid little things that you got to plug in.
Right, the little mini pins.
Sean, there's one pin on this one. Everything connected. So you just go, honk. I cried for a good minute. And I appreciated the fact that they thought about this. Now, this case is a few years old now, actually. But shout out to NZXT for thinking of that, because it's you've built computers. You know how annoying it is. We have big ass hands.
Sure.
I mean, my hands are like pudgy, so it cannot fit on tight places. I need longer fingers, but I wasn't graced with that. But it was a pain nonetheless. But now the footprint is, I think that's a 28 mil case, so it's huge. This one is 19 mil.
Okay, yeah, that's a significant reduction in size.
So that is the update on that one. And finally, Sean, I had to give my notice to my other restaurant because your boy is back in management.
Hey!
Finally got it through. I will be accepting the sous chef position at a country club. So this is the first. Never had to work. I never had the privilege to. So the homie will now be partaking in some cuisine. Literally, the chef is the guy. There's no corporate standard. I mean, there's just his standard. But it's not like we're following by the book to corporate spec. The spec is by the chef. I have to follow. I'm the sous chef this time on that front. But I'm excited. I start Wednesday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Long time coming. Now we have it. And I wanted to show you this. I think I stuck it. I stuck it in my car, Sean. The shoes. I wanted to show you the shoes. They look like combat boots. Wait, I really want to pull this up. Sean, have you gotten your shoes yet?
Nah, man, I'm not buying them until I know when I'm going back to work.
Like,
it could be
like nothing at all.
It could be a week. It could be a month. It could be 2 months. I'm not gonna budge until I know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. But what kind? Let's talk shoes. What kind of shoes do you usually look for?
I mean, typically like to go with like a medium, like it'll kind of look like a boot. Either it's gonna be like a clog or it's gonna be a boot, depending on the time of the year. Because like I said in the other pod, like I try to buy them like every 3 or 4 months. You know, not to get something too expensive, and then kind of match them to the time of year. But yeah.
So shout out to Chef Uniforms. Is where I got my shoes, by the way, not the other one that we use.
You didn't go with
shoes for cruise. Yeah, no, I did not. I'm trying to find the freaking shoe that I got here. It looks like. Can we search for it? Hold on. Filter men's. It looks like a sneaker, half combat
I like
boots.
The searching animation is like a bowl, a whisk in a bowl, man. That's really well done.
Yeah, if it loads, because their website is trash.
Well, hey,
that's a little
sorry
aggressive.
for the trash website, but that was a cool animation there.
That was a little aggressive. So this is the company that I went with, Fila, but this is not the shoe, man. What the frick, bro?
Wow, that's crazy. Like I have those sneakers, the Velcro strap boots. Like I definitely had many a pair of those same sneakers in different colors.
It looks like the Air Force Ones, kind of, right?
Yeah. They're very soft up top.
I really want to find it, Sean. Hold on. So anyway, combat boots, oil, not. It's rated for oil slicks, rated for electricity, just in case, you know. Here it is. These are the fucking things. The high tops. Do you see these, yo?
Yeah, it looked pretty substantial.
Bro, they come up to your knees. It's so massive, and it's a heifer of a boot. But I really wanted comfort on my feet to begin with, and that's the most important part. You want to be able to be comfortable walking for 10 to 12 hours at a time. And I think these will do it for me. And I was on them for a good 3 hours today, just walking around, and as I was going back and forth and stuff. And they're great. However, they're really hot on your feet, though. So that's the only thing.
Yeah, I would imagine, because like they're gonna be a heavy leather upper. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Was that like suede on the ankle?
Suede on the ankle.
Like, yeah, you're definitely gonna have some hot foot.
There's like little ventilation. Hold on, let me see this. There's little ventilation holes. Yeah, those don't work. That's just for show right there. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't go.
Yeah, it's decoration. It's probably like some up top in the toe box, but yeah, nah, man. That's what I would do for like the winter.
Yeah, I might get some new soles, just soles for the other one, for the time being. But I will still rock it. See if my feet will feel a lot better, and that's the whole point of it. It's been hurting quite a bit. I really want to take care of my feet. Since I have heel spurs, I also got some compression socks. Sean, I feel old. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, man. You got the old man accessory kit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have like a copper wire shooter sleeve.
Yep, I might have to get some shooter sleeves soon. Some everything compression. It doesn't even matter. It just needs to
everything compression. Just trying to keep everything sort of in place.
Or I can lose like 80 pounds and be like 170. Not 170. Can I count? I'm 250 right now. Yeah, 170. I can't. I totally cannot.
Yeah, you're right there.
Or I could lose 80 pounds and look like my brother. That'd be pretty cool too. But it wouldn't look right. I would look malnourished, and that's not the look I'm trying to go for. So that is all the updates I got. Sean, do we want to do some Tech Tuesday? I know I don't have the soundbite right now, but pretend the soundbite's going, and then
this is
Tech Tuesday into a Thursday.
Tech Tuesday into a Thursday.
No soundbites.
No soundbites because technical difficulties every day.
Just technical difficulties. Even large.
Yeah.
Today's like the largest technical. But anyway, go ahead, Sean. Tell us what you got.
So not much for this week, honestly. The biggest story of this week has to do with TikTok. TikTok, for the uninitiated, is a social media platform that serves user generated video in small chunks, kind of like Vine, but beyond just being shorter chunks of video, it's like designed to kind of serve up the content, and the users like have like challenges. And if you're following the same hashtag and creating with the same hashtag, you're kind of served the same kind of content over and over and over again. And it's supposed to have like really, really strong engagement. But beyond just the strong engagement, man, they are definitely taking a lot of your personal information.
Quite a bit. And that's kind of where we're gonna want to go to. I mentioned to my wife, she's like, well, they're just trying to ban everything. I was like, not specifically the whole reason for it, but I was like, if you can imagine Facebook and Instagram, which Facebook owns, they're able to access like level 3 stuff without you knowing. That's what TikTok is. It allows them to, and that's why your feed is so good. Like, it's just literally what you want, like what you're gonna see, what you're gonna hear. It's because they accept all that data. They can see all that data. And that's a little creepy.
And kind of even beyond some of the ways that I guess people should kind of be used to in this time and age. I mean the way that they were kind of obfuscating the collection of the data and like sending it back out was what made it really, really bad. They're pulling your phone and social network contacts, email addresses, your IP address, your location, other apps that you're using. Like it's like whether or not you have the app running or not, like it's like
it's collecting data.
Yeah, collecting it and sending it out. And I guess that's kind of kind of one of the larger things right now is just like we use a lot of tech every day, and pretty much if you're not paying for it directly, you're paying for it. If definitely you're spending time on those social network, you're building a data set that's going to be used to market to you directly or to people who have similar interests. A lot of companies are getting better about telling you that up front. I mean, more often than not, it's going to be in some end user license agreement that you're just gonna scroll to the bottom and click yes and keep it pushing so you can share cat videos with your grandma or do the latest TikTok dance or challenge. But in this time and age, people need to be very, very aware of the information that they're putting out there. I'm not telling you to use or not to use a particular social media platform. I mean, we're doing this on Facebook Live right now. Correct. And Facebook has got a litany of issues, large and small, on a personal level and on a societal level. But you need to be educated about the platforms that you're using. Do a
little bit of research, Like I know for a fact Facebook has my IP address on right now and where my location is. Also where Sean is located and his IP address. I know Facebook has it right now. Just because we are streaming. I read out an end license agreement. And but that's as far as they kind of go. Before like 3 months ago. 3 months ago they had a level 2 in there where they were able to see a snippet of your email addresses, and they kind of hacked that. So big up to Facebook for that. But just know that any kind of platform, any social media app per se will give you, that's why you always want to turn it off if you want to, on the settings, be like only on location, or when you're using it. Most of the apps have that option, but TikTok does not.
And if you can, if you want to, be a power user, go in from time to time and delete that information. Like it might be a few menus deep, but you do have the right to delete that data set.
trying to see if I can pull it up here. And user, right? User agreement.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can actually see it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and if you see you're already there, right? Like, obviously from if you're in different parts of the world, their responsibility to collect information and share it is completely different.
Mm-hmm. There's just pages and pages of this, but the thing that you kind of don't skip it. Actually, try to understand what they're kind of using for all of this. I forget what the other one I found on just kind of reading about it. At one point, the reason TikTok is able to use like current music is because one, it's not like they're paying the third party the rights to, but it's like in Clout Network because they're getting so many views. They get like X amount per whatever, but it's full on, like all on shared data, etc., etc. So it's kind of scary. I don't know. It feels like someone had peered into my soul, and I didn't give him permission to. You know what I'm saying, Sean? Like, it should only be like your wife. V should be like the only person that should know what the innards of you are, just like my wife, for me. But TikTok is kind of peeking into.
I gotta have some secrets. Just a few. Just a few.
Just a little.
Just
bit.
a few. Nah, man. But I don't know. The time I used TikTok was very, very short. It was literally 20 minutes. It was about 2 weeks ago. I'm like, let me learn a little bit about this media platform. And I scrolled down till I saw something called the fish hook challenge, and then people were they were recording videos with wire hangers in their mouths and making like fish kissy. I was just like, all right,
with actual fish hooks.
Look, like, yeah, well, no, I mean they were miming that they were getting hooked on,
with their...
right, with. Sure. And, then I realized that, there's a strong demographic of 18 to 34-year-olds, and I am not 34 anymore. So it was just time to just close the app and delete it.
Not for me. Peace.
Not for me. Not for me. Maybe for you. Not for me.
I did. I posted quite a bit. I just wanted to see what kind of traction it did. And I kid you not, because it's so short form media, kind of acceptance, and you're kind of viewing it in like 10 to 15 seconds. Without any tagging or whatever, I managed to get like 400 or 500 views in one video. But like, is that actually valid, or I don't know. Like, I mean,
I was reading something that, they kind of, when you're a new user to TikTok, they kind of artificially inflate your reach so that you'll be more inclined to stick with it.
Got it.
Like, so they'll over amplify your participation. So you're just like, wow, I got all these users, and or all these people saw my stuff, and then you'll continue to make content.
Okay.
I mean, again, that's just a little bit of reading that I did about that particular platform. It'll be interesting to see if other platforms, like Instagram, kind of would do similar things. But we shall soon see.
Yeah. Okay, question for you then. If, let's say, if you had a video, this is just, say what you have in your mind, right? If you had a video, you posted it today, and then you wake up tomorrow and manage to get like 500,000 views, how does that make you feel?
I guess it all depends on what that video was. I don't know. It's like, did I go out and
let's say you tripped or something, and just for some reason it just blew up.
I mean, again, it also depends on like how it gets there, right? Like, was I in control of that broadcast? Did I trip, or did I trip and go, all right, now I need to post this? If I did that and I'm in control of it, I guess I'm glad. I mean, if I were just out in the world and I tripped and it kind of blew up and I wasn't aware, I wouldn't be so happy.
See, this is why you and I kind of in the same mind space, because if for some reason one of the videos I posted or whatever managed to get some views, I'd be like, okay, cool. However, the reason I ask is because if, let's say, you're a 14-year-old or between 14 and 21, I'm gonna put that into that age category.
Okay.
Imagine somebody that young, not too much experience, all of a sudden all these eyes are on you. It's almost like a drug. It gives you that high. And even in YouTube, this, we call this kind of that little, it's that little thing that kind of edges you out and might make you a little crazy. Do you think that's healthy for the youngins that's getting all those views kind of per se? Because in my opinion, I think they're getting addicted to it.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I mean, people like to be recognized, and fame is definitely something that people have been known to kind of search out, and it seems infinitely easier to do now than ever, right? Because like the barrier is so low. I mean, you could literally be by yourself with your smartphone and create a piece of content that's going to get shared around the world. And you can also ingest or kind of take in that content too in the same manner. So you're going to feel like, man, I am just a conversation away, a slip and a fall away, a new perspective, or a joke away from people around the world knowing me or building my brand. And it seems weird because we didn't 100% grow up with it.
Correct.
But I don't know. I think with a lot of technology, someone's got to be on the forefront, and there's bound to be a correction. Like maybe by the time my daughter is old enough to start to use some of this technology, society will have kind of like figured it out. I mean, I'm not putting it on like the tech companies to kind of to govern that, because honestly, all they care about is getting content that gets monetized somehow. Whether or not that's like just selling you as a data set to some marketers, or getting you, the end user, to pay them directly for access to that content.
Yeah.
But I mean, just in terms of people policing themselves, or coming to a consensus around what's appropriate, where it should be shared, who should have access to it. Those are the things that I think society kind of irons out over time. But the reality is, it's also very new.
Yeah, it is very new.
We're right.
The follow-up question then would be, Sean, do you want to be famous?
Not specifically. I mean, even doing this, like, it's not about being famous, honestly. It's about talking to my friend every
I know,
week.
that's what I'm saying, right?
That's
what
it's
I'm saying.
We could just have this conversation without the camera, but it is interesting to engage with people when they have questions, or hey, and just as we say that, here's Gladys.
Oh, there you go.
She dropped a gif of Chef from South Park in the chat, so we'll take that. Yeah, it's not about being famous in particular, but I do understand why some people might want that. Yeah. And again, see that it could be a platform for that.
Oh, it's so
honestly
good.
I think for me, it'll be interesting in years to come to kind of pop open one of these videos and kind of take my temperature or your temperature on like where we were in our particular parts of our lives at that time.
It's kind of the whole reason I wanted to do it too is, one, because I get to talk to you. Two, it documents kind of our week. It's kind of nice to see that in a video/pod format. Granted, I do it also on a YouTube, but like this, I think is more personal in my opinion. One, we can see each other. Two, we're not in the closet anymore where we used to record this podcast.
Right.
3, we're
No,
comfortable.
for everyone. It was a literal closet. Like we were recording from
Our liquor room.
Yeah, the liquor room. Yeah.
Hey man, look, it starts somewhere, right? But I think it's just interesting to ask that question, right? You're getting all this clout and be like, do you want to be famous? Is that the question? And then you just see the heads kind of turn. So it's always interesting asking that kind of style. But that is for the TikTok. Sean, do we have anything else? Could we move on?
Yeah, we can move on. I have a question for later. It's also from Gladys.
Or right now. We can do right now.
Okay, look. So she asked me in Spanish, and I'm glad that I get to use the little bit of kitchen Spanish that I know. Sean, ¿cómo preparas un lomo saltado? And I'm like, wait, why would you ask me? Like, your husband is the best.
Yo, Miguel's like the best one to make that.
Miguel's the best at making that. So I'm gonna leave that to you to answer, but I'm also gonna say, come on, Gladys, just tap Miguel on the shoulder.
Just wake up, Miguel.
Make it for you. Yeah, really.
Just wake him up. Like, yo, make me some food. For anyone that's kind of watching it, don't understand what lomo saltado is. It is the Peruvian. I want to say not their main dish, but how would you call it, Sean? They're not their most famous one, but at least in the kitchen wise, it's the most versatile dish. Let's just put it
for sure.
It is made specifically with French fries, which is like a surprise to me when I first had it. But if I can remember the components correctly, it's either steak or chicken, right? But most likely steak.
Yep.
Then we're gonna use some rajas, which is just peppers that are sautéed. Also some pickled onions, because you have to have pickled onions, and then all tossed into tomatoes into the vinegar, and then dumped on top of French fries. And if you're thinking about it, it's making me salivate. Like, it's so good. That is essentially lomo saltado. That is the Peruvian dish that we come to love. Specifically back in our restaurant, we had like the 3 best cooks that freaking did it, and I will forever be grateful to them to showing it.
Shout out to German. Shout out to Miguel. Oh my goodness, Miguel.
Shout out to Delia. Yo, Delia.
Dog.
Oh my God. That's all I gotta say. Delia. Yeah. Delia can put up some food, man.
So I know we could just look this up, but I want to know if you know off the top of your head.
Okay.
Is it parsley or cilantro in that dish?
It is cilantro.
Okay.
Or Chinese parsley, if we want to be technical, in the Asian realm. Did you know we call that Chinese parsley?
I did not know that.
Yeah, in China or in Asia, it's not necessarily we call cilantro. It's Chinese parsley. That's what we call it. And it gives you that flavor. And I think it's a different seed to altogether, but Chinese parsley or cilantro. And I forget what that the habanero sauce. What is it? Sean, you remember the little orange can of spice? Oh my God, it's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. Is she on right now, mami? ¿Dónde está la salsa para lomo saltado? Maybe she'll pick it up. I forgot the name. Damn it. Should I look it up? I'm hoping. Orange.
I'm gonna ask her right now.
Orange sauce for lomo. I don't want to say sauce, but it's like a spice. Oh my God, it's gonna piss me off. I cannot remember for the life of me what the hell it is. If you guys know what I'm talking about right now, if you're Peruvian, what is that? Oh my God. It's like their hot sauce, and it's so delicious. It comes in this little bottled can. Not can, but it's a little glass jar. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, we'll keep on moving on.
Yeah, she's sending pictures of in the chat. It's a very proud Peruvian guy with a flag, with a soccer jersey and a flag on his back. And you can't forget, man, it's served over. So you have like the meat tossed with the onions and the tomatoes and the French fries, and it's generally served over white rice.
Rice. Let's try it.
Oh,
keep forgetting. I'm like hungry. Damn it. I've already eaten, but I might break my fast just for some lomo saltado right now. Oh,
I know what I'm making for dinner
yeah, I
tomorrow.
know, right? When I get to the next restaurant, I'm like, yo, let's go make some lomo. And apparently, I'm the only half Asian Spanish guy in there. So hey, big ups. I'm gonna represent hard in that
That's it.
kitchen. All day. Okay, let's move on to some food news, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is the Monshushu news. We don't technically have the sound bite, but it's not a big deal. Like I mentioned, Sean and I are live during this time on Facebook on Thursdays for the time being. There's usually music. However, today, some technical difficulties. However, if you are in New York, New Jersey, there is a ban for travel. Not ban. What's the word for it? Quarantine.
Yeah.
Travel quarantine. Travel quarantine. You need to be indoor for 14 days before you kind of go back out and about of your things. But today, there's more states that could be added to the list. New York, New Jersey for the quarantine order. Let's go through it right now. As of Sunday night, 3 states that were previously on the list has surpassed 10 daily COVID-19 cases per 100,000 residents, and they are Delaware, Kansas, and Oklahoma. So they definitely might be added to the list, and the current list is Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Idaho, Louisiana, Mississippi, Nevada, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah. Sean, how do you feel about this?
We got to do what we got to do to knock this down, man. And give all of those working in the medical capacity the opportunity to treat the sick people.
Yeah, it gets real, dude.
That's it. Unfortunately, we're not where we need to be. It stands to reason there's a lot of different reasons why that is, but it doesn't matter at this point. Obviously people are looking to get back to some modicum of normalcy, but before we get there, we gotta do what we gotta do.
We gotta do our part
to knock this thing down.
Where
it's not gonna get knocked out, but let's trip it up a bit.
Slow it down so the medics can do their jobs. Here's a couple another article. Here are all the celebrities who donated. I'll make sure to have the links underneath to food organizations, and shout out to all these people. And if you know anybody else, let us know. Colin Kaepernick donated about 1 million meals in 2020. I think in his own campaign for his own what you call that? His own Charity, thank you. That's the word I was going for. Lin-Manuel Miranda, one of the coolest dudes ever to grace us as we spread. Coke is donating $1 million to Jose's World Central Kitchen. That's also his charity. And I think some of the proceeds to Hamilton goes out to food banks, which is awesome. Lady Gaga teaming up with Postmates to donate up to $100,000 to World Central Kitchen. Usher also donating meals to Visionaire, I think that's how you pronounce that, to families and shelters in Atlanta. Kanye West, etc. Again, I'll have the link down below. You can check out all these people. It's always, I feel for this because being in corporate land where Sean and I work, there's often a safety net because they plan for this kind of stuff, kind of. So there's always a backup. But if you're like a mom and pop shop, the current consensus is 64% of your own business, like mom and pop shops, are closing this year. Like it's what it is. Think of two mom and pop shops that you know of. One of those will be closed, like this year indefinitely, because they just cannot meet. They're like it's a day-to-day kind of business or a week-to-week kind of business altogether. So if you can donate somehow to all these to mom and pop shops or to food charities, please do so. Some people need it. A lot of people need it actually to kind of stay afloat. 17 things you need to know before ordering Taco Bell. Sean, right off the top of your head, what do you think those are?
Well, the most important thing is, where is the bathroom?
Where is the restroom, Sean?
Yeah, donde está el baño? Well, you need to know that, man. If you know that, then the rest will follow.
The rest you can just hide saying hi.
But it's just 17 things you need to. Not even like ordering Taco Bell online. They're just like ordering it. Just
17 things. First of all, I started in 1954.
Okay, you don't need to know that.
You don't need to know that, right?
No,
As
you
Bell's
don't.
Drive-In. I did not notice. There was a second location called Taco Tia, and both sold 19-cent tacos to the San Bernardino, California area. Now, Taco Bell has its own hotel in Palm Springs.
Taco Tia is pretty dope, actually.
What? They have its own. Do they only serve Taco Bell at the hotel? Yeah, that'd be crazy cool. Taco Bell delivers from everywhere. If you didn't know that, you can get married at a Taco Bell in Las Vegas.
Wow! Shout out to Dan Reichert. That's a look. I'm telling on myself, but there's a video game website that I follow, and that guy was a part of the staff at one point, and he famously got married at Taco Bell.
At Taco Bell. Would this be him?
Yeah, I think that's him and his wife. So shout out to Dan Reichert.
Hands out, yo. It's got the hottest sauce around. Diablo sauce, I can handle quite a bit of it. Maybe 3 or 4 is like my max. But their hot sauces are delicious, Sean. How do you rank their hot sauces between like other hot sauces?
I'm gonna say I don't rank them because I don't go to Taco Bell like that. I'm sorry. Oh, speaking of hot sauces, Gladys got back to us.
Okay.
And salsa naranja.
Oh, the naranja.
Silao. SILLAO.
The orange sauce, ladies and gentlemen. Sean, if you can give me that link, I'll post it into our little thing over here. Or is it on the Facebook right now? Or she has like a picture of it?
No, well, she didn't put a picture of it. She just dropped the name in the chat.
Okay, the salsa naranja is this little jar that they always put, and it's so delicious. Taco Bell spearheaded the taco emoji movement. Thank you. I dig this. I really do. I'm an avid Taco Bell eater. Sean, even today we had Taco Bell. It was amazing. I did a pickup. Everybody wore masks. Everyone was. The only kind of sketchy guy is the manager. He has like a fully covered, right? And he's cleaning. Okay. I come into the building, didn't say hi. Okay, you're clearly the manager, and just kind of looking around, and as soon as I closed the door, kind of sneaked behind me and just squirted the handle and just wiped.
Hey, you know what?
If
this was like January, you might be able to feel away, but look, it's June. They have shutting stuff down.
That's true.
Quarantine, like, just let him rock.
Yeah.
It's better that he was there on the trigger than not there at all. So, hey, if he's the example that he needs to lead by, go for it. That's what I want to see. I want to see the managers out there with the squeegee bottle of peroxide solution.
Sean, he didn't say hi. He's the manager.
Look,
if there was a restaurant, we would be persecuted for not saying hi to a guest.
The Taco Bell wars. You don't know his life. You don't know what he has to deal with. He's like the only store open.
You don't know his life.
He's been selling billions of chalupas.
That's
just
true.
Trying to catch up to McDonald's hamburger totals, and he's out here like wiping down handles. So God bless that dude. He's still a little weird, but he's out here doing it.
Yo, did you hear that they shut down? They shut down the McDonald's on Broad.
Why?
Because they couldn't meet quota and like the rent, like the most famous one in New York.
That's crazy. No, I wasn't.
Is it on 34th?
I wasn't aware. Yeah, I see. That doesn't surprise me though, because like, yeah, a lot of the stores, if you're not familiar, like in New York City, like the rent is ridiculous. But like those big retail and even some of the like large chain restaurants, they'll have like a restaurant here just to say that they do. That'll be propped up by, you know, the profits that are happening in different parts of their companies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it could be $100,000 a month for rent, you know, for the space that a McDonald's would, or a McDonald's in a super high traffic area.
It's been there forever, though. Forever.
Yeah,
Sean.
but they're not selling enough burgers under
true.
normal circumstances to make it happen. But if the rest of the chain is healthy, then they can prop up a place like that. But
That's true.
So I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
It's also like one of the most expensive strips in all of New York City to be on Broad and Main. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, all the stores and all that. Disney sells adorable corn on the cob holders. Sean, check this out in form of Mickey Mouse things. I want to get these. I don't know why.
Yes.
I'm broke currently.
I want to get them too. So really every time I eat a piece of corn, I feel like I'm playing Smash Brothers.
That's right. The hand guy at the end. Oh my goodness. You've probably been firing up the grill for all sorts of meals so far this summer. I have not fired up the grill. Except for...
I did once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Outside?
Yeah. In the back.
Where?
In the backyard. We got like a little.
You have a
little
yard
spot
there?
in the back. Yeah. Well, it's New York, so it's like cement, but like, yeah. You look. You gotta take what you got, man. You know what I'm saying?
Take it. I got
Quarantine, you. Still, it was enough room for the flames to dance about and not burn up or anything. But yeah, man. Made some ribs. Grilled the little vegetables. It was a nice time.
Okay. Corn and cob holders are handy little kitchen tools that you can use to pierce the ends of the cob for a better grip. These are $34 though, Sean. Would you buy them for a pair of four? It's a pair of four.
Look,
divide by four.
I'm not gonna buy them, but
it's like $9.
I will definitely tell Disney that I did maintain my Disney Plus subscription through this quarantine.
And they just send us one. Got it.
So we're good. We're good.
Disney, if you're listening, send us these fucking holders, please. In a nice
you could
way.
just send Casey 2 and send me 2.
There you go. That's all you want. Nothing too crazy. And then we'll eat a corn on stream live to make sure we're using it. Witch's Brew Kit Kats are coming this Halloween. Oh my God, are we really talking about Halloween right now?
July. They're trying, man. They're just look, the summer is done.
It is done.
The summer is done. So like, they're just like, we got to move on to Halloween. They're like, people will be able to go outside by Halloween, hopefully.
We're a month and a quarter away from fall, Sean. It's like this.
It's blowing my mind. Actually, I didn't even think about it, but like, how is trick-or-treating working?
We haven't even got. Okay, look, listen. Let's get to that when we get to it.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But for the time being,
I'm gonna need that Taco Bell dude to disinfect all the candy that gets in my pumpkin.
Sir, can you just come behind all these people?
Yeah, just
sir, please.
Squirt. Yeah. Keep it more retained.
Sean, do you listen to country music?
I listen to Nelly's Country Grammar.
Okay.
I know who Chris Gaines is.
Okay.
And Hootie and the Blowfish has a black dude. So.
And you turned country. I got you. Darius Rucker is his name. Kenny Chesney. If Chess is on chat right now, he would be flipping out. He's a big fan of Kenny Chesney. He's a country musician. I didn't realize he has a rum brand. Teamed up with Tipsy Scoop to make a boozy ice cream, and it's totally vegan. How do you feel about boozy ice cream, Sean? This looks like a happy day.
I'm with it. That looks like a good time. That right there looks like a good time.
I
played it very well, very nice.
I would definitely pay the price of going to the restroom after 15 minutes consuming this. I would. I would definitely do it. I'm all for it.
Refer back to Taco Bell. The first thing you need to know is where the bathroom is. You know where that is. Everything else follows.
This article is pretty interesting. This North Carolina Senior Living Center started a pen pal program to help lonely residents. Sean, they're just lonely people that haven't seen anybody since COVID. So they're now instituting like stuffed animals. So yeah, like electronic animals. Sean,
do you remember Sony had this thing called Aibo? And it was like a robot dog.
Oh my God, that is right. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. Is it just
it's
IBO?
AIBO, if I'm not mistaken.
So, oh my God, the Sony robot dog. Yes.
Yo.
Yes. Oh my God, hold on. So this guy, Unbox Therapy, really popular YouTube channel. He kind of did. I totally remember this. This robot dog from Sony is $3,000. It's fully programmable. It can it's eerie to the touch.
That robot dog looked like it winked. I think I'm out now.
No, it winked. Look, it's definitely winking, Sean.
What? Okay. All right. Look.
It even twerked his head and everything. It's wagging, Sean.
Look, I mean, it's like $3,000, so I guess it should wink and wag.
But can it
I'm
play
not looking
fetch?
forward to being a lonely elderly person, but I am looking forward to robot dogs.
Got
it. To be determined.
Sean, EPA announces these two Lysol products are effective in killing coronavirus, on surfaces. I call BS on us. I call bullshit.
I was gonna say, didn't they say didn't they already say that on the cans before? Mm-hmm. That's what okay, all right.
I mean, do they technically know what that 0.1% is? The other strain that they haven't tested yet, that it's completely new? Should we?
Yes.
Should we just trust them because they're a Lysol?
Back to the beginning of the segment, you need to know where the bathroom is.
7-Eleven sells little bags of cotton candy meant to be used as a Slurpee topping. Sean, I know you love 7-Eleven. I love 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
for the convenience.
I'm with the energy of a 7-Eleven. I mean, my 7-Eleven journey is only through New Jersey.
Yeah,
because they have them in New York now, but coming up they didn't really have that many. And then when I lived in Pennsylvania, they have Wawa, but the energy of a late night 7-Eleven is nothing you've ever experienced. Because there's one person working in there. You can hear the spinning of a hot dog that probably has been there all day.
Since all day. Yep.
There's a collection of DVDs and Blu-rays for $5 that you've never heard of any of these movies.
7-Eleven.
And somehow all of the drinks cost more than they would if you went somewhere else, but you're cool with it.
You're cool with it because it's a convenience store.
You're still cool with it. You're 20-ounce soda, $3. Fine. It's not $3 anywhere else, but I'm here.
Krispy Kreme, you can get chocolate covered glazed donuts tomorrow. Sean, this is only for tomorrow, July 10th. If you have a Krispy Kreme near you, there's one in South Jersey. You can get the chocolate glazed donuts. This is their promo to try to get a lot more people to buy their stuff because, we're broke. How do you feel about chocolate? For me, this is a bad day for me. I mean, I know for you it's a bad day. This is allergy ridden for me right here.
Would be interested.
Allergy.
Because I love the Krispy Kreme donuts fresh out the oven or the conveyor. It looks like there. I'd be for it. I don't know if it would specifically get me to get out the house tomorrow to go do it. But yeah, I'd be for it. If I was out and about and I saw a Krispy Kreme, I'm rolling up and I'm getting some chocolate donuts.
All right, one more article, Sean. July 15th, or should I say next week? Soft open again for New Jersey, at least for spots, for restaurants. I think they're doing a slight trial. A lot of these not necessarily pertain to Starbucks, but a lot of stores will require you to wear masks when you go inside them, and it's essential. You cannot just roll up, not have a mask. They will decline you service. This will be the new thing. How do you feel about this, Sean? We actually had to turn away several parties at the restaurants so far because they weren't wearing masks. You have to follow suit.
I mean, despite the fact that a lot of my day is going on Twitter and watching videos of people freaking out because they have to wear masks, and if this is the requirement, I'm going to get a lot less of those videos. It's the sacrifice that I'm gonna make so
Got
that
it.
everyone else is safe, and that's what 2020 is about.
That's what 2020 is about.
Taking the personal sacrifice and looking out for the greater good. So, no more freak out videos. Hopefully everyone can go to Starbucks mask free by this time next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, Target, $7 for little masks like these. Not too crazy. You can keep washing these. I don't know if it's biodegradable, but I'm telling you right now, for a pack of 4 for $7, these are pretty lifesaver. Make sure you get a size bigger than your face. It just covers a little. It'll feel a little better on your face also. Sean, I know we have awarded today. I would play this little sound bite, but give me one word that will surmise what your week is today.
Well, it's not specifically a word, but I was just in the moment in which you were describing those masks from Target. I was wondering what the return policy is on masks.
There isn't a return policy. Wow, good call, Sean. Good call. Touche.
Because you're just like, oh, get one bigger than your face. But I'm just like, most people are not wearing masks. I don't know what my face size is.
Can you imagine if we did return this? What would they do?
Like, it doesn't fit.
I mean, they have to take it back, but it has to go to the
I'm
trash.
sure. I mean, I'm sure they just incinerate it right on the spot.
Oh yes, can I have it? Flame on right there. Excuse me? It's okay. You'll get your money back. We can't touch this. You know that. Your germs are on us. Wow. I didn't think of that. However, masks, okay? Get a size bigger than your face. That way it can conform to you. This is all we got today. From Sean and myself, stay safe. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Cover your face.
Please do.
And support your local businesses.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, support your local businesses. They're hurting. They're your neighbors. They are your friends. Support them. They support you.
Go to the local bodega and just say, "May I have this? How much is this? Cuánta?"
Right. And then you're like, "I need a 20-ounce soda," and the guy's gonna say, "Yeah, it's $1.50," and you're gonna pay it because you're also gonna remember you could have went to 7-Eleven and paid $3. Which would also be fine. I don't know how money works anymore, but somehow it's all fine.
just stay safe, people. Okay?
Please stay safe. Wear your mask.
It is getting hot outside now. Drink some more water. Okay, stay hydrated. Don't go crazy. Other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen,
Peace out.